Welcome back to Pips-N-Chits, where today I will be unboxing Takenoko from 2011 and designed by Antoine Bauza and published by Bombix and Matago Games in conjunction with Asmodee Games here in North America. And as you can see right here on the cover, it won the Golden Geek Award in 2012. Like I said, this game first came out in 2011, making it 9 years old as of this recording. And it has a really popular following, so much so that in 2013 they actually released a large collector's edition that came packaged in a really nice wooden box that was embossed with some kind of like wood graving on it, and the minis inside were, supersized, as were the tiles, and so a lot of the components, including the dice and the player boards and the individual tiles. And then in 2015, they released an official expansion called Chibis, which introduced a female panda and some baby pandas and some additional cards. And it plays 2 to 4 players, approximately 45 minutes to an hour, and targeted for ages 8 and up. The complexity of it sits just under 2 on a scale of 5, making it a relatively lighter game. It has a little bit of thinking strategy in here. And an overall score for the game is 7.3 out of 10, marking it pretty darn high. But with that, let me go ahead and read the back of the box, and we can see some of the components, and I'll read you the copy text before we open it up. It says, "Long ago, the Emperor of China, in a gesture of peace, offered the Emperor of Japan a giant panda. You have been appointed the delicate task of caring for this politically important panda and tending to the emperor's illustrious bamboo garden. You must cultivate plots of land using irrigation and intelligence so that bamboo, the only food that the panda will eat, grows in abundance. But beware of the sacred animal's uncontrollable appetite for crunchy young sprouts." And contents, we have 28 plots, 28 green bamboo, 26 yellow bamboo sections, 24 pink bamboo sections, 20 irrigation channels, 9 improvements, 46 objective cards. This tag, unfortunately, is over, so I'm going to pull this back. 4 individual player boards, 8 action chips, 1 weather dice, 1 panda, 1 gardener, and 1 rule book. So, as you saw, I'm already peeling off the cellophane, so let's go ahead and pull that off. And we'll go ahead and crack it right open. All right. So, looks like we have our rule book here. Like I said, very colorful. We got like a little story up here in front. Again, 8 years and old, or excuse me, players for 8 years or older, 2 to 4 players, and around 45 minutes. We have our very colorful rules. We have elements of the game, preparation, how to play the game, talking about the plots, the irrigation channels, the gardener, improvements, the panda, how he operates, the objectives and completing objectives, and overall end of game scoring. We have 8 pages in total, but like you saw with the amount of artwork inside, it's pretty easy read. You could probably read the rules and digest it in under 10 minutes. That's pretty nice. We have some cardboard inserts here now that are our tiles. We have the back. I imagine this would be face up and we'd be drawing those tiles. And we have our improvement tiles right here. They're different colors. Generally, we have yellow, green, more green. We have some with water on them. Some more improvement tiles. We have our pink tiles here. Moving on, we have more pink tiles and our water, the central tile right here, which is where everything starts moving out from there. Again, some artwork on the back of these. Pretty nice. We have our 4 individual player boards. Turnover shows the different actions or what the weather can do. Where you place your markers, what actions you can do. Players have 2 actions per turn. Place to store their irrigation channels. place to store some of their upgrades that they can perform, places for their bamboo that their panda will eat, and he'll turn those in to gain victory points for completing objectives. So we have 4 of those. We have a nice plastic insert here with our different bamboo tiles, or excuse me, our bamboo segments here. We have our pink ones, a bag of yellow, a bag of green ones. They look like they're wooden, actually. Then we have our actual miniatures. And like I said, in the collector's edition, these are super-sized. In this edition, they're relatively small, but there's a picture of our cute little panda right there. Already pre-painted. That's pretty nice. And we'll take a look at our gardener. Take him out. And pretty nice, pre-painted, our little gardener there. He'll go ahead and sit in his space. We have our components come in a bag here. We have our dice that has, you know, the 6 sides of weather. This is going to be your wild right there. That can be any weather. And we have clouds and the sun and lightning and rain and wind. And I think that's, yeah, I got all the sides right there. We have a bag of blue irrigation channels. This is what's to lay down on the board to make sure that those tiles that you're trying to grow bamboo on have the right irrigation. We have our player activation markers. Each player is going to get 2 of those of the matching kind, and they'll go ahead and put those, they'll spend those for their 2 actions that they can take on during their turn. So we have, and these look like they're wooden with some silkscreen paint on them. And then we have our cards. Now in the collector's edition, I believe they're regular style cards, or regular size cards, but here in the regular edition, these are more like the small Euro style cards. We'll go ahead and crack this open. Go through some of these. They have different color backs on them for different things. Some things that your gardener will do, you know, different objectives. Oh, this is the Emperor card. Whoever wins the game will get the Emperor card at the end, and they get the 2 extra bonus points. There's one of those, and that's set off to the side, and the winner, or the person that completes the objectives first or triggers end game, will grab that for the 2 extra points. So we have our tile card objectives, what you're going to try to lay out in specific patterns, whether irrigated. Looks like they're all different point values, 2, 3, 4s, up to 5 points. And let's see, we have our gardener cards. He's going to want to build certain sections, like 4 high of green, 4 of yellow, 4 of pink. They're different point values again. Different things on the side that are either required or not required, or you know, tiles grow a green stack of 4 in a tile without these and get 5 points, if that's how I understand. There'll be a couple cards that are worth a lot of points, but you have to have you know, grow 4 sections, 4 individual sections, at least 3 high of green, 3 of yellow, and 2 of pink. And then we have our panda, what he wants to eat. He'll eat 2 green sections for 3 points. He'll eat 2 yellow sections for 4 points, 2 pink sections for 5 points, and 1 section of each for 6 points. Looks like even though that these came in bags here, I'm going to guess that these probably fit right in there. Yeah, it looks like you can ditch the bags and store your pieces right there. You're going to go ahead and store all your punched out tiles here. All your individual icons, or excuse me, tokens, upgrade tokens will probably store right here. You'll store your irrigation pieces right in there. Nice pink, nothing underneath. Box got, unfortunately, Amazon shipped this to me, and as you can see, there's a little bit of dent in the box, but it's not a game breaker in any way, shape, or form. That's okay, we'll get over it. So with that, there is the quick, 12-minute version of the unboxing of 2011's Takenoko. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If so, go ahead and click subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Check out some of my other videos here on the channel. And thank you for watching another unboxing here at Pips-N-Chits. Have a great day.